We're thinking about stealing that, but trouble with customs. The helmet.
I'm pretty sure they'll let Denzel Washington through customs.
What if I just had it on my head and just walked?
I don't think they'll be anything. They'll just be like, he's doing a thing.
He's in character.
He's in character. He's going method, like in
right.
post. Denzel Washington, hello, sir. Good to meet you, man.
I have the trust of the emperors.
It will clear my path to the throne.
I must have power.
Whose head could I give you
To satisfy your fury.
Congratulations on the movie.
Thank you.
And how much fun was the kind of the physicality of this son? Because it made me want to go out and buy a robe with all the kind of
I think you should get. I'm selling them. I got some on the side.
That's
I got
all I
news
can
for
do,
you.
though.
Tonight, go home, grab a sheet, literally. Throw it around, put your arms, a sheet, let it roll over the sides, and you can practice. That's how I did it.
We'll have to see what my missus thinks of that. I got a 12-week-old baby at home. She should probably just think I finally lost it from lack of sleep.
But your child will enjoy it.
yeah, I think he will. I'll get a kick out of it. I also enjoy when the first trailers came out, and there was like the mild panic around using an American accent. Like as if somehow in ancient Rome everyone was walking around with posh bad guy British accents or something.
Yeah. Were there any Italian accents? Any Roman? What is a Roman accent?
Not at all.
British, I guess. Huh?
Yeah. It was all British at the time. Yeah. Was there any temptation of like digging out the old? What was it? It was for Queen and Country. Do you remember that?
I don't understand this. I had a British passport.
Oh, you mean like
the old Cockney accent or something?
That would have been something. My name is Macklin, that's right. Is it?
Would have been.
That's it. I'm trying to remember. Swings and roundabouts, it's old swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Yeah. Do say a lot of nonsense
day.
in East London.
Yeah.
You can put me out there as a front gunner to get me bleeding head blown off. I'm British then, yeah?
I remember watching that movie and thinking it was like a fever dream back in the day going...
That's the reason I didn't use an accent on this film. I was terrible in that. That accent was awful.
Don't be daft.
It was awful.
I tell you what, though, a lot of your kind of early movies, some of my favourite performances, I absolutely love Glory and Cry Freedom, then it's like Malcolm X. And I wondered, with you kind of very much at the peak of your powers in a film like this, how do you feel you've changed from those performances back then? How have you changed as an actor?
Just experience, 40 whatever amount of movies of experience. When a film like Malcolm X comes on television or something, or I'll look at a scene, I'll go, man, it was just green. That's how I look, and skinny. But just experience. So hopefully you gain some experience, as you mature.
The man I worked for had one of the biggest companies in New York City. He didn't own his own company. White man owned it, so they owned him.
Obviously, this is the second time I think you've teamed up with Ridley with American Gangster. How has he kind of like changed? How has that experience changed since working together before? Was it just like wearing a comfortable pair of gloves, or have you both developed and changed your method in any way since then, where it was a different feel and different experience working together again?
It was different because this was such a big film, so he had a lot of elements to be dealing with. American Gangster was about that guy, and the cameras were closer. He's one of the best to ever do it, so I just leave him. He leaves me alone, and I leave him alone. We didn't have a lot of conversations, or it wasn't a lot of try this, try that, actor, director kind of stuff.
And I wanted to bring up, it was the London Film Festival recently, and I was there for the screening of The Piano Lesson, which was excellent, obviously directed.
Yes, I wrote and directed that as well.
Wrote and directed,
yeah, between days on Gladiator, I was...
And I wondered, seeing your children kind of come into this industry and find their voice, utilising August Wilson's voice, which obviously you've done yourself before, how... gratifying has that been for you as a father and as a kind of creative to see that happen so seemingly seamlessly?
Amazing, and no one sees the preparation behind the scenes. Malcolm studied film history at the University of Pennsylvania and then studied filmmaking at the American Film Institute. In fact, he graduated #1 in his class. And he's done a variety of things, by a little producing, a little shorts, a little of this, a little of that. And he made a film, co-wrote a film. And he's just been slowly coming along. He had a take on Piano Lesson. He said, Dad, let me put something together and show you what I think a way to maybe do something different. And basically, he was saying, I didn't do a good job or something. And he made this little short film, and all these. I was like, wow. Well, I was like, you want to direct it? He said, no, I want to. I don't know if it's a film I can make, or I forgot how he put it, but he wanted to write it first. So I'm like, we hired him. He wrote it. They wrote a brilliant script. We were like, do you want to direct it now? And he's like, yeah. And here we are.
Well, I look forward to seeing if you guys ever bring that together in the future. I guess it kind of puts on a pedestal. There'll be a lot of expectation around it, but you won't want to break up the family over it or anything. But,
well, they're all doing their thing. Our youngest daughter was here in the West End with Slave Play. She's maybe going to Broadway now. Our other daughter's executive producer on the next film I'm doing, Hannibal. And Malcolm, I don't know, he's fielding offers, I guess. And John Davis, he's doing all right.
Well, mate, I'm here for the Washington dynasty.
We're coming for the Barrymores, that's what it is. Did they have any directors, the Barrymores?
I don't think so.
What other family? What other big
the Foxes that are big in the UK for mostly acting, but in terms of directors, I mean, the Scots are a big one.
Well, they've done no actors, though.
Yeah, no actors. We'll see.
We'll see.
Right, I'd love to take up more of your time, but it's been a pleasure.
pleasure.
Congratulations on the movie. It's just a lot of fun to watch. It's great for cinema.
Good.
And hopefully we'll catch you on the next one.